Mary Ann, you want to call the roll, please? Tim?
Mr. Gritchen?
Here.
Mr. Jepson?
Here.
Dr. King?
Here.
Mr. Welch?
Here.
Mr. Cindy?
Yes.
And Ms. Ruska's yes.
Yes, Ms. Ruska's in New Orleans. Okay, so because we don't have a committee of the whole meeting this month due to spring break, we're doing our awards and staff recognition at this meeting. So Pam, I think it's time for me and you to get up here. Which camera are we going to be pointing towards? You?
Okay. All right, I'm going to apologize to all the students and parents right now. I worked on all these names today to practice, but sometimes I have a little trouble with names, so.
It's been a year and a half.
We also have lots of wires, so.
It took 2 years for me to get my name right.
First group we're going to recognize is the chess team. In February, the chess team traveled to Peoria for the IHSA chess competition. 6 players were brand new to the team this year, replacing 5 graduating seniors and 2 starters, including our best player. The best player missed because of other commitments. So this year's team was both shorthanded and inexperienced. The team still did very well, finishing 73rd in state out of 138 teams with 3 losses to top 30 teams in state. First-year player, junior Conrad Krozinski, had to play 2 boards higher than normal and still earned all-state honors, winning 5 games and getting 2 draws. Conrad finished 4th place out of 141 players on board 4. We would like to recognize Conrad Krozinski, all-state honors, 4th place.
Just look right over here. And let's show this like this. This way, your mom going to have it right there. Congratulations. Why don't you stay over here? Do we have anybody else from the team?
We can recognize the coach.
The coach, Mr. Dave Monte's here.
Here, let's look at the camera right away. Will you please? Okay, right here. All right, thanks. Dave, you want to say anything about your team?
There are a couple other people that were here. Mario Crespo was a first-year player, and Chris Detloff, and
Why'd you guys come
was
up?
there anybody else? I think those were. So.
Congratulations.
And
Congratulations.
you know, we've been one of the best independent schools in the state since we started the program up 8 years ago, and losing 6 starters was a big starting over, and then losing our 2 seniors because of other commitments. So we had 6 fresh guys and only 2 guys that had ever been at state before. So it was a real new experience. But Conrad, again, to play 2 boards higher than you normally play and still go undefeated, and actually his 2 draws he should have won, so he could have gone. And then, but there were a couple of his wins that he probably shouldn't have won, and he pulled them out. So, oh, and Jacob Bell, another first-year player. And Jake, just real fast because there's a lot of people. Jake had never competed before, and we needed somebody, and he comes to practice and he plays very well in practice, but he never competed before. So that was to be at state for the first time as your first competition ever is pretty intense. So, but the good thing is everybody's back next year. All 10 kids are back next year, and so that's a nice foundation to build on. So,
Awesome. Congratulations.
thank you.
Next, we're going to recognize the National German Exam. There were several winners for the National German Exam for 2014. This year, there was a new format for the exam. The exam was done completely online with video clips and questions, which replaced the standard listening part of the exam. The second part was reading online with the pre-AP format. Some colleges will use this exam in lieu of a placement exam, and if they are above the 70th percentile, students may get credit for the level below. The following students won. Gold medals, 90th percentile and above, German 4, Quentin Dreilich, 97th percentile, 5th out of 251 students. German 3, Nicholas Jepson, 98th percentile, 15th out of 318 students.
Jepson, are you?
I am, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on. on, it's his glory here. Don't take him down.
Evangeline Piena, 93rd percentile, eligible for competing for a trip to Germany. Is Evangelina here? And John Parisi, 91st percentile, eligible for competing for a trip to Germany as well.
John, congratulations. Let's look at the camera. Mom and Dad.
German
will be
2, Dylan Dreilich, 99th percentile in the native speaker category, 5th out of 501. Silver medals, 80th percentile and above, German 3, Kyle Payne, 85th percentile.
I told you to get some names wrong.
German
Look at
2,
this.
Carolyn Judy.
Congratulations.
Carolyn Judy here. All right, here we go. How about Nedya Kuplinskas? Nedla Kuplinskas. Thank God for phonetic spelling. Nicole Corral. Colin Dreilich. Nicholas Fremgen.
Nicholas, congratulations. Why don't you stand right over there?
Keith Hermanek. And German 2, Gemma Perry. Is Gemma here? Let's hear it for all of our national German examiners. Miss Bosma, I didn't see Miss Reeves. Is there teacher Miss Reeves
No,
out
but-
there?
But we have two more German, well, Kylie's got to be back, because she got, for the poetry.
Kylie, I need you back up here again.
Where's the poetry at?
So Kylie got first place in poetry, Stella Maris.
Yeah,
Is that
two
right?
German students did very well in the poetry contest at the UIC German Day. Both students adopted a song for their performance. 17 schools participated in the poetry contest. 2 RB students won the following awards. Kylie Payne, first place for a poem called Stella Maris. And Evangeline Pena, third place for a poem called Freitag den 1310. And Miss Reeves is the teacher who does a great job with our German program. I don't think she's here tonight.
Let's hear it for Mr.
Fine Arts. The following student participated in the Chicago National Association for Teachers of Singing Musical Theater Competition. She took third place. Congratulations to Abigail Schwartz.
Abigail, congratulations. Thank you very much.
The following, we'll do athletics boys. The following student athletes in boys swimming are being recognized for the following. All-state athlete, Quinn Risley.
Don't go far.
Quinn, why don't you stay up here as the rest of your teammates are also recognized.
Let's just stand right
We have the 200-yard freestyle relay, 11th in state. Quinn Risley, Christian Hernandez, Anthony Colon, and Timothy Summers.
That one's yours.
State qualifiers, 200-yard medley relay. Kevin Garza, Christian Chavez, Anthony Colon, Timothy Summers.
Congratulations. Let's look at the camera.
400-yard freestyle relay. Timothy Summers, Christian Hernandez, Kevin Garza, and Quinn Risley.
Nice to be multi-talented, isn't it?
Timothy,
100-yard freestyle, Quinn Risley.
okay.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm sorry.
100-yard breaststroke, Dominic Rosa.
Kevin?
Dominic is not here. He's going
Gwen?
100-yard backstroke, Kevin Garza. And 50-yard freestyle, Timothy Summers. One additional note, Mr. Cindy.
Yeah.
The boys swim team was named the IHSA sectional champions the first time in school history, and they also are independent swim conference champions.
For when they were preparing, they used Kevin Skinkis' head as a model for how to swim real good. So is that true? I don't know. Congratulations, guys. Real
Exciting
fun.
to
Yeah.
see you guys at state.
Thank you very
They
much.
were- Good job, guys.
Kevin Garza's swimming in the junior national championships in another week too.
Kevin,
Is
are you
Christian too?
Are you swimming in the national juniors?
Yeah.
Who else
You want
is
to tell us a
swimming?
little bit about that?
It's a
Well, you got to
week-long-
stand up so the cameras can see you.
Yeah, because the gal will be pointing like this to you all the time, so.
Junior Nationals is taking place in Orlando next week, and it's a week-long meet from Tuesday to Saturday, I believe.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I would like to say, Tim, you're the only senior that went, right? So we have all of the rest of these guys coming back next year, which is good, and we wish best of luck to you, Tim. So
Yep.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations also goes out to the head swim coach, Todd Friedrich, for doing a nice job this year. Boys wrestling. The following student athletes in wrestling are being recognized for the following state qualifiers: Nicholas Girini, Anthony Ochoa,
Congratulations.
all conference athletes: Richard Theus, Shannon Hickey, Nicholas Girini, and Antonio Ochoa. Boys wrestling team was named IHSA Regional Champions, and congratulations to first year head coach, Mr. Mike Boyd, who's in the back of the room.
Mike, come on up. Mike, great job. Great job. Way to do it, so. So, you know. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good work.
Next, we'd like to recognize girls basketball. The following student athletes in girls basketball are recognized for being all-conference athletes: Samantha Bloom, and Janae Dabney.
Okay, ready? No problem. Thank you.
Next, we'll recognize cheerleading. The following student athletes in cheerleading are recognized: Hayden Clare, all conference; and Madeline Hopek, all conference.
So we're gonna face the right here. Okay.
And the team also qualified for state and took 15th in state this year, so congratulations to them. Next, we'd like to recognize girls gymnastics. The following female girls gymnastics participant was named as all-conference, Lacey Smith, and she was also a sectional qualifier.
Let's look at the camera right here. Thank you.
The following student athletes in boys basketball are recognized for being all-conference: Samuel Johnson, William Kincannon, and Jack Vandermerk. The boys basketball team was named MSC Conference Champs for the 13th time in a row, so congratulations to Coach McCluskey and the boys basketball team. Next, I have dance. The following student athletes in dance are recognized for being all conference: Mariah Romo, and Grace Rasmussen.
Grace, how you doing? Let's face the camera so this one can get this. Thank you. Congratulations.
And finally, we'd like to recognize one of our teachers from the, this is an AP College, in regards to the AP College Board. One of our teachers was selected to become a member of the AP Computer Science Development Committee. The committee consists of 6 members, 3 high school teachers, and 3 university professors. In addition, there is 1 college board advisor who may be from a high school or a university, and the chief reader from a university. Positions are usually for a 4-year term. The main duty of the committee is to create free response questions for the AP exam and review the multiple choice questions. The committee meets twice a year out of town and also via conference calls as needed. She will also be attending the AP Computer Science reading every June in a leadership role. The following teacher to be recognized for this achievement is Miss Sandy Chaika.
Let's look at the camera right there. Yeah.
Miss Chaika, don't go nowhere just yet.
Whoa. No,
The
please,
Board
you
of
gotta stay right here.
Education, a few years ago, made an emphasis, especially Dr. Keene and Ms. Oruska, about the importance of computer science. We previously used to have, I believe by my second year, we had 1 section of computer science. This year, we have 2. This past spring, or this past winter, you did a week of coding in all the math classes. Do you want to explain what that was?
Yes, during 1 week in December is Computer Science Education Week, and there was a big push to do an hour of coding, and they wanted it to get to as many students in the country and across the world as possible. Our math department was very gracious, and every one of them gave up 1 day of regular math instruction to bring students in to do computer science instruction. So every student had the opportunity to do 1 hour of coding here. And it was part of a huge national movement. This movement moved faster than Twitter, Facebook, and all the social medias combined. So it's actually been a huge national push, and RB was a part of it, so that was pretty exciting.
And Sandy, real quick, what is coding?
Coding would be writing instructions to make a computer program so that you can make software. So when we're actually coding in class, we are actually we're not playing games, we're actually creating the games. We're creating the software that people will eventually use.
And how many sections do we have for next year?
4.
4. And I just want to emphasize, because there was a lot that Dr. Skinkus was reading, but that, again, want to summarize. 3 high school teachers invited in the nation, and here's one of the 3.
Thank you.
One more time for the coaches and also the students that All right, we're going to be moving to superintendent's report. Kevin?
All right.
Oh, hold on, wait. If you guys want to stay until like 10 o'clock. Why don't they want to stay?
Let them drift out.
Let 'em drift.
Good sense of judgment.
Let the big guy drift back in.
Yeah,
What?
get him back under control.
No more ball jokes. I saw the way the swimmer's hair grew back. I wish I had that. Me and Ed wish they had that.
You're funny.
I hear don't go
I know,
back.
I'm lanky. Except, you know what, Trevor Harris is